Hi guys, so thank you for all the questions that came through about a shoulder pain, and especially the impingement pain, and more specifically bursa. So the bursa or the bursitis, so you remember, if you can look at your anatomy, you got the bones in there, you got the muscles on top, and then between the bones there's a shoulder bone, the big ball in the socket that comes in. Between the ball and the shoulder blade, the big shoulder blade, right, they come together. Between the two bones where the ball meets the shoulder blade inside the socket, there's a fluid-filled sac that sits between the bones, right? And the reason that is to stop the bones and the muscles rubbing up against another bone. Does that make sense? Yep. So the fluid-filled sac is called a bursa, and its job is to protect, it's like a buffer of the bones and muscles rubbing on another bone. Hence, if you annoy the joint by, let's use this example, being a lifter and you're doing lots of heavy stuff or repetitive, lots of overloading, you don't stretch your muscles enough, then of course your muscles get tight and it pulls the shoulder into what we call a downward and forward and internally rotated position. So that's the forward shoulder posture look. And then you start rubbing in there harder. So the bone and the muscles start to rub against the other bone a bit harder. And once that keeps happening and you don't stretch it enough and you don't decompress it enough, you will start to annoy the bursa. And when you annoy the bursa enough, it becomes inflamed. And when that inflammation kicks in, that's when you have a bursitis, and it's horrible pains that can exist all down here, through here, at the front of the shoulder. It can ache down the arm, it can ache up into the shoulder as well through the upper traps. So there you have it. That is a bursitis explained simply.